Hey guys, welcome to Shout Out Mondays. It's friggin' cold out, it's windy, and the friggin' snow's here. That really sucks. Like, it's been snowing all day. It's really friggin' cold and nasty out there. You know what it is, guys? It's Shout Out Mondays. We had a lot of upsets yesterday. I hope you guys had a good day. Yeah, we didn't do that good on the point spread. We went 6-8 on the point spread. Before I get it out of the hand, I'm taking the Packers minus 7.5 tonight for everybody, so don't forget. And for Thursday, I'm taking the Jags. I think it's a pick 'em right now. I'm taking the Jags over the Jets because them Jacksonville Jaguars are on a friggin' roll right now. Anyways, guys, are you guys ready for Shout Out Mondays? Here we go. All right, first up, Saints 21-18 winners over Atlanta. They should have covered and they didn't. The spread was 4. They only won by 3. Andy Dalton, 151 yards. 2 touchdowns, Alvin Kamara, 21 carries, 91 yards. Juwan Johnson, their receiver. 4 receptions, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 sacks by that Saints defense. Philadelphia struggled at Chicago. I told you when they play, good teams play sorry teams. They don't play particularly good. Should have blew these guys out. They let Chicago hang around. So Philadelphia 25-20. Jalen Hurts 315 yards passing. He ran for 3 touchdowns, threw 2 picks. A.J. Brown, the receiver, 9 catches for 181 yards, and that Philadelphia defense, 6 sacks. 6 sacks, so there you go, Philadelphia. But I think Philadelphia, me personally, I think they're going to get beat in the playoffs by San Fran with that defense. Anyways, the Jags beat them Cowboys. Yeah. 40-34 in overtime. Trevor Lawrence, quarterback for Jackson, they're doing really good right now. Man, 318 yards passing. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Travis Etienne, their running back, 19 carries, 103 yards. Zay Jones, their receiver, 6 receptions, 109 yards, 3 touchdowns. And that Jacksonville defense, man, 3 sacks. Congratulations to them, 3 sacks. Yeah, and they got to turn around. They got to play this Thursday against the Jets. I think they're beating the Jets. I really do. I think they're beating the Jets. How about them Lions? These boys are on a roll, man. Nobody wants to play the Jets in the playoffs, man. From good old Detroit Lions. 7-7 now. Jared Goff, 252 yards, passing 1 touchdown. DeAndre Swift, the running back, 8 carries for 52 yards. Brock Wright, 1 reception, 51 yards and a touchdown. And that Detroit Lions defense, 4 sacks. Congratulations to Detroit, man. Jared Goff. Everybody thought he was going to go there and he was going to suck this year. Man, he's having a better year than Matthew Stafford. Well, Matthew Stafford's hurt now, but yeah, Detroit Lions. Nobody wants to play them in the playoffs. And you know what? They're going to get in. They're going to get in. They're going to probably get to the 7th seed in the NFC. Anyways, Pittsburgh here. This one should have went under. Pittsburgh covered. I mean, that was an upset, but Pittsburgh was getting 2.5. 24-16, Pittsburgh. Mitch Trubisky, 179 yards. Najee Harris, the running back, 24 carries, 86 yards and 1 touchdown. Deontay Johnson, their wide receiver, 10 catches, 98 yards, and 4 sacks for that Pittsburgh defense. And I can't believe they had Carolina favored by 2.5 in this game. Pittsburgh goes there. I mean, game should never went over. All right, it was like under 30 for like ever, and then like the last 2 minutes they decided they want to score some points, and the game goes over. NFL's fixed. Kansas City, another one. Should have blew out Houston. Kansas City's got no defense, so that's why they don't scare me. They're going to get beat in the playoffs, too. Probably by Cincinnati. Again, Kansas City, 30-24, winners in overtime. Patrick Mahomes, 336 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Jerick McKinnon, 10 carries, 52 yards. And Travis Kelce doing what he does best as the best tight end in football. 10 receptions, 105 yards. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah. Brett Rippon, that's related to that guy Mark Rippon, who used to play for the Redskins. They won a Super Bowl, and he was an MVP. Anyways, 197 yards, passing, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Denver's defense is probably won in this game. Latavius Murray, 24 carries, 130 yards and a touchdown. Eric Thomas and the receiver, 3 receptions, 28 yards and a touchdown. Go Denver with that defense. And I tell you, man, if they ever get a good offense, wow, they will be good. And how about them Raiders? The Raiders did it again. Oh my God, the Raiders did it again. 30-24 in overtime. What are you doing, New England? Situational football. I know my buddy Brandon's pissed, just like I am today. Why don't you just kneel on the ball instead of doing something tricky? Kneel on the friggin' ball and go to overtime. You're tied. Like, seriously. You deserve to lose, honestly. Just like Washington lost different. They lost because their referee didn't call a flag. But Raiders lost. I mean, the New England lost just because of their own stupidity. Man, nailing that shit and taking overtime. Derek Carr, 231 yards passing, 3 touchdowns and 1 pick. Man, Josh Jacobs, 22 carries, 93 yards, and Keelan Cole, 2 receptions, 50 yards and touchdowns. Shout out to the Raiders who keep on winning, are on a winning streak, and they're just probably not enough games left in the season for them to make a playoffs. I mean, stranger things have happened. You know who's going to make the playoffs is, how about them Chargers? 17-14 over Tennessee. Tennessee's in trouble, man. You watch out, Jacksonville's going to catch him. You watch, Jacksonville's going to catch him. Win that division. Justin Herbert, 313 yards passing. A couple of interceptions, no touchdowns. Austin Eckler, 12 carries, 58 yards and a touchdown. Keenan Allen, their receiver, 8 catches, 86 yards. And that Chargers defense put on 4 sacks on Tennessee. 4 sacks. Congratulations to the Chargers. They are in the playoffs right now. All they got to do is keep winning. They're in the playoffs. And last but not least, the G-Men. Yes, the G-Men. I know, played my team, the Redskins. Yeah, my brother's in glory land today, and I'm friggin' pissed off, but I'm just pissed off because the referees blew the game there. Clearly pass interference. Both Chris Collinsworth and the other commentator there, everybody said it was pass interference. Even the head ref covering the game said, I can't believe they didn't call that pass interference, right? Give me a friggin' break. And the friggin' lineman's Terry McLaurin's looking around at the linesman, and he's saying, do I need to move up? And the referee's basically saying, yeah, move up a little more. And then Terry moves up, stops, looks at the ref, and he gives the thumb. Terry says, am I good now? And the ref goes, you're good. And next thing you know, they snap, and the guy throws a friggin' flag. Come on, man. The game, I don't care what anybody says, the game was fixed. The game was fixed. 60% of the country was betting on Washington to win. Vegas didn't want that happening. Heck no. Everybody got paid good last night. I'm sorry. I mean, I am giving props to the Giants because they played a hell of a game. Barkley had a hell of a game. Daniel Jones only threw the ball for 160 yards, but it don't matter. They won the game, right? Barkley had 18 carries, 87 yards and touchdown. They couldn't stop Barkley. Richie James, 4 receptions, 42 yards. And the Giants defense, 3 sacks. I mean, shout out to the Giants. They got it done. Washington was running the ball good with Brian Robinson Jr. there. And for some reason they stopped. You can't blame it on Heineke. The offensive lineman got to block. I don't care who the heck you got in there. If your lineman ain't blocking, I don't even care who you got back there. He's scrambling for his life. It could be Josh Allen. It could be frickin' Patrick Mahomes. It could be Herbert. If your offensive linemen don't do their jobs, your quarterbacks don't have a prayer in hell of doing anything with the ball. Like that dude, the guy last night when they caused the fumble. Heineke's looking one way. The defensive lineman is coming from the blind side, and that offensive lineman, the left tackle, is supposed to be blocking. Well, he lets him go. So if you got a helmet on and you're back there ready to pass, right, and you're looking this way, and you're counting on your left tackle to be blocking that defensive end, you're like, well, he's supposed to be blocking him, so I got a little bit of time here. And then the next thing you know, you snap it, you're like this, and next thing you know, someone's coming whacking you from this side. If you're thinking your lineman's blocking, you know how hard it is to hold on to that football without that thing coming out when someone's a 300-pounder's whacking at you? You ain't holding on to it, sorry. It's different if you see the lineman coming and you just fumble it, then it's on you. Because you know the guy's coming and you're supposed to hold the ball and tighten it up, right? Anyways, but yeah, congratulations to the Giants, man. They got it done, and horrible play calling at the end. Everybody's complaining about today. It's amazing. Everybody, absolutely everybody. So, but I got to give the props up. I got to give my props up to the New York Giants. The G-Men, they got it done. We should have won the game. Redskins should have won the game in other ways. They got to get more offense. Yes, you can blame Heineke a little bit, but the defense couldn't stop Barkley. Every time we were down there, we missed a field goal, missed an extra point. Could have won the game. I mean, you got to play better. There's no reason you should struggle like that. You've been out for 2 weeks preparing for the Giants. You come out and you struggle like that. Makes no sense to me. But anyways, enough with that. So we're gonna go. I'm going Jags on Thursday. In case I don't talk to you guys Thursday, I'm going Jags on Thursday. It's a pick'em game, so I'm taking the Jags over Jets. And tonight I'm taking the Packers -7.5 at home over the Rams. It's gonna be cold. It's Packer weather. It's Packer weather. Yeah, guys. So, yeah, it was a rough week. 4 upsets. We went 6-8 in point spread. It's hard against the point spread. And then we went like what 9-6 yaps away. Money line. It's hard, man. It is hard when you get upsets, right? I mean, Jesus. I mean, like, yep. You never know. That's what football's so crazy. It's very, very hard to win every week in the NFL when you're betting it, unless you're betting one team, and then it's still harder if you're betting one team because you got to pick the right team. Like how many people took Philadelphia minus 8.5 over Chicago to win that game after the points Philadelphia's putting up this year. I mean, they're freaking putting up mad points, and they're like, you're going to Chicago, who can't score, who's got a horrible defense, and everybody's like, Jesus, 8.5, that ain't nothing. Of course you're going to take Philly. Who in their right mind other than Chicago would take Chicago? I mean, you'd have to be crazy at home to take Chicago in 8.5. You're like, where are they going to get the offense from, right? Exactly. So, yeah, Kansas City, 14.5 point favorite. Struggles to win. Should have lost. That's because Kansas City's got no defense. They can score, but they can't stop anybody. Same with Miami. Well, Miami's got a pretty good defense. They hung on there with Buffalo, man, and Buffalo's got to get better on defense too, man. It's like struggle to win by friggin' by 3? Lucky they were at home. Yeah, Buffalo's got to tighten up the defense, but yeah. Anyways, guys, we're going on 11 minutes here, a little over 11 minutes. Been talking to you guys, so I hope you guys have a great week. And if I don't see you, Christmas Eve, yeah, Jesus, can you believe Christmas is this coming? What, Sunday? Good Lord, man, my God, 6 months of winter. It's cold. Christmas is around the corner. It doesn't feel like it at all. God, it doesn't feel like Christmas at all. Anyways, I'm going to go drink some coffee and get ready to watch some Monday Night Football. So we will, if I don't see you guys Thursday, you guys know my pick. And we'll see you Saturday because there's a few games on Saturday. I think almost everybody plays on Saturday. And then there's three teams a couple teams on Christmas Day to play. Redskins got a hard game at San Fran with that defense. Oh, man. But anyways, like I said, it's like a lot of teams control their own destiny, right? Detroit, Washington, the Lions, Jacksonville. A lot of teams right now, and there's only 3 weeks left, a lot of teams control their own destiny, so we will see what happens. Yeah. We'll talk to you guys on freaking Saturday morning. All right, guys, enjoy the week. Stay warm. If you're in Florida, try not to sweat too much. Like my brother, try not to sweat too much. Everybody back in Niagara Falls, New York, in Niagara Falls, Ontario, my family and friends, love you guys. Stay safe. Hit me up on Messenger. I'll try calling you guys, but I know everybody's busy this time of year. So yeah, stay safe, and we'll see you guys. Saturday. Okay. All right, guys. Peace.